All right, friends, what's up? It is Black Friday, and that means, there's just a higher risk where things can just go bad today. So I just wanted to make a quick video and remind you guys what you should be bringing with you in your car and in your travels. So if you're anything like me, I live in Philadelphia, and it gets quite packed. Actually, the term Black Friday was originally invented by Philadelphia police officers for so many people coming into the city. I think it was in the 70s. And then obviously like Walmart's, Targets, and Kmart's and whatnot stole that language and use it as advertisement for people to go shopping and spend all their money for no reason. If you're anything like me, the way I kind of look at Black Friday and their deals, like, really, the only thing you should be buying on Black Friday is electronics. They're the only deals that exist. But the way I look at it is, if you have to wait out front of a store in 15-degree weather to buy a TV that's $90, you're not making enough money. Do it different, then you don't have to do that kind of thing. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, but on a day like this, there's so many people, anything can happen. There's a higher risk for things to go bad on this day. So don't forget tire plug stuff in your car. Don't forget extra little like knick-knack foods in your car. I'm not talking about like potato chips and stuff like that. Put some high protein stuff in your car. And do not forget your 72-hour pack. Now, my VanQuest, I'm not going to dump this whole bag out. I'll put a link up here so you can actually see the contents of this bag. But, it's got everything I would need in there. And I don't haul around all this stuff every day. I just don't feel like there's any logical explanation for that, other than when there's a day like this where I really feel like something bad can happen. Not that I feel like something bad is going to happen. It's just it can. Anything can happen, and there's a bigger and a much more higher risk on this day because there's so many people. Like right now, it's really super quiet. It's 6:30 in the morning. It is very quiet right now. Lots of people are off today. Why do you think that is? Because they're going to be out and about later on, and it just gets really crazy out here. So I've been through Black Fridays in the city ever since growing up, having my license since I was 18 years old, and it's always been a nightmare. I've been pulled over numerous amounts of times for just not having my shit together on my car. So if you're one of those people, don't drive your car, because their cops are out and they have their Target cars out. If you don't know what a Target car is, in this city, a Target car has little lasers on it, and it's going to read your registration and your insurance, and they're going to be able to tell if you have registration and insurance. Because if your car's not registered, you're not insured either. That's how it works in PA now. It used to be their loophole where you could get insurance and then cancel it and still have the registration. There was no way for the officer to know or not. And, most times if you get pulled over back in the day, the cop would be like, oh, you have insurance. Just go get the car registered by the time you have court. But nowadays, they just tow your shit. So get your stuff together if you don't. And don't forget your survivor kits. Now, like, this is not my EDC bag. I know a lot of you guys like to EDC fire tinder kits and welder filtrations and, camp gear and cook pots and clean canteens and all that. Yeah, I don't EDC that kind of stuff. I EDC like ammo, like sometimes extra mags. I mean, I really don't EDC that even really much. That really kind of stays in the car too. Especially for my little assault pack that I just kind of have like a tourniquet in and just some simple like medicines and just like, just knick-knack stuff, like not really like multi-tool, stuff like that, extra flashlight. Make sure your flashlights are charged if you still have time. I probably should have did this video last night, but whatever. But yeah, like, I know a lot of you guys like to carry like an EDC bag that looks something like this, with like a huge survival knife on the outside of it and, camp gear and, everything else. But, honestly, what for? I mean, maybe whatever. I'm nothing against you if that's what you like to do. It's just, for me, I like to take the more logical approach, which means I just put this in my car to where I really feel like I need it. Like if I'm driving far away, like I only work a half-hour drive on no traffic days, 20-minute drive if there's zero traffic. So a walk from that is like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at the most. I could do that with an EDC bag. I don't need my survival kit with camp gear and shelters and water filtrations and all that stuff to do that. So I just pretty much bring it with, if like I'm driving more than 4 hours or 5 hours or day trips or stuff like that, to where I know that if, you know, something bad was to happen and I had to walk home, or maybe I couldn't make it and I'd have to camp out or something, then that's the case. So on a day like this, use your imagination. I mean, anything can happen. There could be terrorist attack. There could be a natural disaster. There could be active shooters. There could be so many different things can happen. So please make sure you guys are prepared, because that's key. Preparation is key. You know, if you're prepared, you can get through anything. You know, set something like, and I just kind of want to dedicate a whole series on this, on preparation, because this is something in my life that I've been struggling with for the past 5 years. And I've been getting really good at it. But as far as preparation goes with EDC and gear and having the tools you need, that's one thing. But as far as preparation goes for when just things go bad and like you don't have money, that's something I need to work on. So, and I've been doing really, really good with it lately. I mean, I haven't bought anything in a while. And like I said in last night's video, I'm not buying stuff just to do videos anymore, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not going to just take free shit from companies like Olight that's going to send me a light just because everybody's doing that. So oversaturated. How many Olight freaking videos did you see? Or how many times did you see Ben or Prepared 101 or Skinny Medic or Suits do the same fucking video on the same flashlight? It's just stupid. Why? So this channel is a way different. You guys know I'm real as it gets. You know, if it's cool, hell yeah, I'll do it. And I'm not going to lie. That damn freaking Olight, the brass copper one or whatever, it's dope, but it's $70, 30% off. Okay, so what? That's $59.99 or $60. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but something like that. So, you know, it's really, I don't know. It's up to you guys. They're sold out anyway, but you know, like, I just don't want to do that on this channel. But anyway, guys, prepare in more ways than just your EDC gear. You got to make sure you have extra spare tires and tools in your car, the stuff you need at home, you know, and I just want to do a whole series on that. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick reminder to remind you guys, if you don't have your 72-hour bag in your car, not your EDC bag, this is different. I mean your survivor kit. Put that damn thing in your car today, especially if you live in an overpopulated city as it is, because it's going to be even more overpopulated. On a day like this city gets about 2 million people extra more than it already has. And, you know, that's just something that happens every year. And it's this year I've decided to take a more prepared approach to it. I did this last year, but I just used my EDC bag. This time I'm putting my survival kit in here because, you know, you just never know, and things have been getting a lot sketchier with the shooters and active shooters and stuff. And I don't have a rifle with me or any way to stop an active shooter, but I definitely have a way to hook up some trauma patients, or if people get hit up or whatever, stuff like that. So sometimes it's not all about like, I'm going to stop the threat. Sometimes it's just about saving lives. So yeah, guys, prepare, do what you got to do, get all that together, and let me know in the comments what you think about Black Friday and all that stuff. Let me know. Just talk. Let's go. Be active. I don't know. Yeah, so it's time for me to get in and punch in and do my 8 hours and get the heck out of here and deal with traffic. That's another thing too, why I was gonna say real quick, to put extra like food bars and stuff in your car, because you could be sitting in traffic for hours if you know, and then, you know, maybe your car runs out of gas and you're screwed. So there's just so many things. Just prepare, make sure you have gas, make sure you have extra gloves and extra jackets. I brought my an extra hoodie here that has this wool liner, and then I brought my army jacket that I made that has this big wool, just in case I have to, you know, maybe I get a flat again or something and I have to freaking do that out in the freezing cold. Then I have my badass tactical stuff on today, and my cold gear, Nike cold gear pants, Doc Martens wool socks, you know, good to go. So make sure you guys are, it's freezing in there too, by the way. So anyway, that's about it, guys. I got to get going. I'll see you in the next one, and hope you guys enjoy your holiday with your families, and have a safe Black Friday, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.